Hi guys, guess who's back? Guess who's back? Right, we're back. We're back doing what we do best. Today it's just me, but we have got another really interesting podcast coming up that you're gonna love, which we're doing either tomorrow or Tuesday. And I'd like to welcome anybody that's joined us from TikTok because the amount of people that have jumped across is amazing. So thank you guys. Tracy thanks you, and she will thank you in person tomorrow or Tuesday. So yeah, today we're going to be talking about something that, well, to be honest with you, Tracy wanted me to do French World War II ghosts. Now, that isn't really a thing that I can find. So I've done something I want for a change, and we're going to talk about haunted ships, ghost ships, and we're going to start off with the USS Hornet. The USS Haunted Hornet, and her crew served in World War II and the Vietnam War, achieving numerous awards for service and operations. She was also the prime recovery ship for the Apollo 11 and 12 missions. I didn't know that. Now this bit is crazy, guys. This is crazy. During her active years, and this is right what I'm saying here, I have checked this number, 300 crew members died from accidents and suicides. 300. Visitors to the ship's permanent location in San Francisco report hearing voices, seeing apparitions of soldiers. The electronic equipment is also known to go haywire on board. Now, a host of ghost tours. The USS Hornet holds the title of the most haunted ship in America. Okay, we're going to nip over now to the War II grave of the USS Arizona. Next on our list is another haunted World War II era Navy ship, the USS Arizona. When the Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor on December the 7th, 1941, the Arizona became a mass tomb for the 1,102 that perished with her. She serves as an underwater graveyard and memorial to those who died during the tragic event. However, many believe that the dead did not go in peace and still haunt the area. Today, officers blame a ghost called Charlie for many of the eerie happenings near the USS Arizona. The famous apparition is reportedly harmless, only turning on water faucets, or taps as we call them, causing heavy doors to swing open and closed. Another ghost, however, inspired more fear. One of the sailors who abandoned his post during the bombings allegedly haunts the deck of the ship at low tide, inspiring fear and sadness in visitors to the memorial. Okay, guys, Fort Leavenworth. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. Obviously, Tracy will tell me that I'm probably not. But anyway, U.S. Army Garrison Fort Leavenworth, there's no S, is widely considered one of the most haunted posts in America. Though it is still actively used today, residents and visitors claim that it is a host to a myriad of ghosts that wander its buildings and grounds. I thought this was ships. One of the most famous haunts is General George Armstrong Custer, who is said to roam the general residence while also haunting another site on the list. Though he did not die here, his spirit is said to remain after he was found guilty of mistreating his troops and deserted. Mistreating his troops and deserting his command. Some buildings are more haunted than others. The Rookery at 14 Summer Place is considered both the oldest and most haunted. The US Army reports numerous incidents that have happened to the Rookery. Residents include missing items, unexplained noises, spectral visits, and more. One of the ghosts is said to be a woman with long hair. Well, there's got to always be a woman with... Was she wearing white? She got white on? Is she a woman in white? Anyway, a woman with long hair who attacks residents while clawing at them with her fingernails. That sounds like my ex-wife. Another haunted site is the St. Ignatius Chapel. Is St. Ignatius Chapel, which has been rebuilt multiple times due to fires. A house now stands at the first location of the chapel, but residents have claimed to see ghosts of a young priest who died in the fire. As the rebuilt chapel, it is inexplicable. As the chapel is rebuilt, it is inexplicably burned to the ground again in 2000. Right, we're going over now to the never-ending battle of Little Bighorn. Although the Battle of Little Bighorn happened in 1873, do you know something? This really, really makes me look like an idiot. I didn't think the Little Bighorn thing was real. I thought it was made up. I thought it was like a made-up film. But anyway, Tracy's going to murder me. Anyway, guys, though the Battle of Little Bighorn happened in 1873, present-day visitors to the battlefield claim they can still hear and see spirits of the US Army soldiers and Native American warriors fighting. Now a cemetery and national monument, it is no surprise that the site of such death and violence is haunted by those that passed there, including US Army General George Armstrong Custer. Stonehouse, the late 19th century cemetery caretaker's house located there, is home to many apparitions, including mutilated soldiers and headless cavalrymen. The Crow tribe called those that lived in the house during the 1800s ghost herders. They saw the flag of the caretaker raised and lowered as it signals for the spirits to come out at dusk and then return to their graves at dawn. The Jefferson Barracks. Missouri's Jefferson Barracks are now home to the Army and Air National Guard, but a spooky sentry with bullet holes through his head allegedly still confronts soldiers in the barrack headquarters. Legend has it he still thinks he's on duty during the munitions raid and believes that living soldiers are his enemies. A soldier was once scared by the bloody sentry that he left his post and the army altogether, according to one story. Another older story tells of a Halloween party at the Veterans Hospital in parts of the barracks where the Civil War era ghost made an appearance. A man in a striking, realistic Civil War officer's uniform made an appearance before the party's host. When the host asked him how he liked the party, the man was rude and then disappeared. Later, when the host asked about the guest, no one knew him or who he wore the costume to the event. Anyway, guys, I think I'm going to call it a day there. Obviously, if you could hit that like button, it really helps the channel, it really helps Tracy. And if you want to be notified of any new content, and click that bell. You've got to click that bell now. And click it that you want to be notified of everything. Because sometimes if you don't get notified at all. And guys, if you can, share this with people. If you're new from TikTok, share it with people. Share it with your friends, with your enemies. You know, it should be good. So guys, take care of yourselves. I hope everybody's well. God bless, and I will speak to you all again soon.